see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
So we are starting to build up a decent inventory of trinkets. And the game really wants to give us a grave robber. So which grave robber are we going to take? Probably not that one. I think it will be this one, Talbot. She can join.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
And even though Fear of Unholy is not good at all on a Plague Doctor, Plague Doctors are so good, I would gladly have 3 of them in my party. So, are we getting rid of someone? Do I still have 3 shield breakers? 3 is too much. Two lepers might be too many lepers, to be honest. What have you got? Warrior of Light. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's really good. I do this every time I come back. You're the worst, but you're level 1. I'm sorry.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
Plague Doctor's best waifu. I love the Plague Doctor. It's one of the best units. I'll have 3 Plague Doctors.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Okay, we're doing pretty well. No one's died yet. It might be time to go in the cove. Oh, the Highwayman's trinkets are so bad. I don't mind this for the Jester, although the bleed minus 10% bleed resist is not good. But plus 30 bleed skill is decent. And we still haven't fully unlocked the cove, so maybe we do this. We do not have too much money right now. This guy's negative quirks and the fact that he has rabies, it's all really starting to compound. And I think I might get rid of him. I need to roll another man-at-arms before I do. This guy... I like flags. He can only flagellate. So we'll probably just send him in there. What's stress like for everybody else? God, it really stacks up in the early game, doesn't it? I've only used you once. Might just leave him there for now. I need to get rid of rabies on my Vestal. So we'll do that. And then I think we're heading to the cove. So Blight is good for the cove. And the Occultist is also pretty good in the cove because he does additional damage to Eldritch monsters, and there's a lot of Eldritch in the cove. So let's use our Occultist. And you know what? We'll send a Plague Doctor, not on rank 1. We'll send this Plague Doctor onto the back ranks. And ooh, a Leper could be good. I don't really have any way to buff him. You're afraid of the cove. Not good for a shield breaker. Right, let's make you different colours now that we only have 2. Double shield breaker might be fun. This is a really squishy comp, but I'm thinking Grave Robber. Maybe we put the Occultist in rank 2. He can still stab. He can still heal. He just doesn't get Abyssal Artillery. And he might get Hands of the Abyss, which is a great stun. And we have... oh, we've got the Plague Doctor for stun. Ooh, do we do that? Sounds fun. Let's do it. I will take... you know what? He's actually going to end up in rank 3, isn't he? If we lunge with the Grave Robber. I think we take Pick, Lunge, Poison Darts, Shadow Fade. We've got Battlefield Medicine on the Plague Doctor, so we don't need Toxin Trickery. Not Poison Dart, sorry. Thrown Dagger. You've got all the good stuff. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Right, so... maybe you do take Abyssal Artillery. Okay, so the plan is Shadow Fade back, Lunge, Pick to the face. We've got Thrown Dagger if she gets stuck in rank 3 and doesn't need to lunge. We've got our Shield Breaker who can do decent damage and blight. She's got Serpent Sway if she needs to tank. Then we've got heals, and we've got moves that he can do from rank 2 and rank 3 and rank 4. So this guy's going to be shuffling about back and forth here depending on what the Grave Robber does. And then Plague Doctor is just doing Plague Doctor things. She's going to heal any dots and she's going to stun and blight. And that's the plan. Hope it works. 2 HP for 1 speed. Probably not worth. Bleed resist would be good though. We'll put the bleed resist on the occultist because when weird reconstruct... Oh, actually no. Who's he going to be healing the most? Is he going to be healing himself? He's only got 19 HP. I think the shield breaker is going to be taking the most damage. Although she could serpent sway. But she's got quite low dodge. Let's play it safe and give her that. I'm going to give this to the Plague Doctor because she has 0 dodge anyway. So -4 dodge, she's already got 0. Okay, I'm happy with this. It's only a short. If it goes terribly wrong, we can abandon. Oh, let's take more torches. Because we're going to be using Hands from the Abyss sometimes and it lowers the torch. We've got our shovels. I think there's like one thing that uses an anti-venom in the cove, but most of it is herbs. Take 1 bandage. There we go. Let's go. Tentacled lurkers lie in wait. I can't get my voice as low as the narrator.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares.
Who is it? Wayne June? I think is the voice actor. He's awesome. I feel like that happens every single time I start a new dungeon. Right, this is the Shambler's Altar. This is actually a pretty good comp for the Shambler because we've got lots of shuffle. Got a decent dancing comp, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not summoning the Shambler yet. Okay. Shadow Fade. There you go. So the Grave Robber is now stealthed. She's got some huge buffs to her damage, to her crit, to her dodge when she comes out of stealth. So she'll be doing some damage on the second turn. Let's get some big stuns off. Let's kill the snail with our armor piercing. And then we're going to go for this guy. Or girl. Could be a girl. It's smaller than the rest. And it's got pink. Suggests it might be a girl. Okay, who are we lunging? The shaman? Nice! Ooh. Let's just kill this one. Is it pick to the face time? Our first 0 heal. Love the occultist.
Slowly, gently.
Only the occultist can do that.
Life is taken.
And he loves to do it. Right, big crit. Cool. Happy with that. I actually do love the occultist. He's so good. But 0 to 13 heal, and he seems to roll the 0 50% of the time. So those coin flips, man. What have we got here? A brackish tide pod. I think it takes herbs. It might take anti-venom. Let's find out. Okay, takes anti-venom, and I think it might be a stress heal. Yeah. More traps? Seriously? Those are really bad. I might have to herbs them. 12 rounds.
The light, the promise of safety.
See how it goes. Okay, bandits in the cove. I forgot to fix my team comp. It's not the end of the world. The Plague Doctor can still move from rank 3. She can still stun. Big lunge. Wow, you dodged that with your 0 dodge? Okay, that's good. Move the Plague Doctor back again. Not the Plague Doctor, the Grave Robber, sorry. Let's try and get some heals in. That's a better heal.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
So we can lunge again. Oh, it missed. Yikes. Okay, go for another heal. There's the bleed. But that's why we've got the Plague Doctor. That combo. The Plague Doctor insurance. Ah.
Unbalanced.
Great. Okay, let's start getting some damage in.
Powerful blow. Impressive. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay, the fish's herbs.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Let's eat some food.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I was thinking about keeping the occultist here to use abyssal artillery, but it's fine.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Please no zero rolls on the heels. I'll take a 5 every round. Ah. Okay, we should get a stun grenade this round. Nice.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Awesome. Big crits. And those two are just guarding each other. That's fine. That's a waste of a turn.
A decisive pummeling. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Cool. That went pretty well. All still nice and healthy. Let's open the treasure with the grave robber. It seems thematically accurate.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
These are some pretty rough team comps that we're coming up against. Dude, that always misses. I don't even think it's that bad. What's the accuracy on that? 85. Okay, fair enough. Got 5 HP, 11 HP.
Eradicated.
Oh, now that's a crit. Should we go for the stab?
As the
Nice.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
We can pierce your armor. Great dodge. She's got 33 dodge at the moment. That's why I haven't bothered to heal the dot. They're not going to hit her. Well, they might. It's Darkest Dungeon, isn't it? They might hit her. Okay, that's the big guy down.
Well struck.
Another big crit.
A momentary abatement. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Awesome.
Foolish horrors. Brought
This is a
low
really good
and
team
driven
comp.
into
I
the
like
mud.
this.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption. Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay, jellyfish and snails. These have good stun resist, but terrible blight resist. So let's just start plague grenading them. And we can get through the armor on these with our armor piercing.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Armor piercing on the shield breaker too. Ah, it survived.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
There you go. That's what you get for stunning me. Stunning all my guys.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Thank you. I will remember that.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Okay, we're going all the way to the end. Do I have another shovel? I've got loads of shovels.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Whoo boy! There's always one. Always one battle. Are you afflicted? Oh, you're missing as well. Everybody's missing. Right. Halfway through round 2 and I've done 0 damage. There we go. It had to hit eventually. What is this battle? No one can hit anything.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Nice. Nice heals. Miss. Miss. Nice. Very nice. There we go. Awesome. Is this a grave robber trinket?
Promises success.
The quickening satchel +2 speed. No downsides. We'll take that. Oh, we got a map. One tile before the end of the dungeon. Okay. There we go. We can eat all of our food. We can burn through all of our torches. We're not going back for that Shambler altar. And there's just a battle, so we can even, if we want, do this. Uneducated savage. You are a savage, Plague Doctor. Occultist. Plague Doctor not so much, she just missed. There we go, big crits. Ow. Okay, he's on 1 HP, but he's not on Death's Door.
Obliterated.
Wow.
The ground quakes.
Let's kill you before you can move with all these buffs. Okay. Can you heal yourself, or are you going to roll a 0 and give yourself bleed? Okay, big heal. He knows what he's doing. He's done this before. This ain't his first rodeo. Okay, that's you dead. See if we can get rid of any stress with some crits. No, but that was decent. I could have snuffed the torch.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Another trinket. Can always sell that for 750 gold, I think it is.
Driven back for a time.
So we got 11k, a few busts, and more importantly, we have opened up the cove. Beast Hater's good. Everything else is not so much. Spiritual, very good. Flawed release, I'm quite sad about that. It will ruin her throwing daggers.
Their customs are curious, and their generosity is notoriously short-lived.
There we go, we're 8 weeks in with no deaths. Have a quick look at the trinkets. The Houndmaster one is actually really good. But we don't have a Houndmaster yet. What's in the stagecoach? Still no doggy. We need 20 deeds to fill our roster out again. I don't think we're going to make it. $14. Wait. 6, 12. $18. 19, 20. Nice. There we go. So we can get all of these guys as well. He's not amazing, but he'll do.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Another Plague Doctor.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
So I might dump this one. Just so I'm not wasting money healing it. This guy's so cooked. But you're staying until I get another man-at-arms. In case I just never get one. I'll take another occultist, always. Love these guys.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
And I wasn't going to take 2 grave robbers, but she really, really performed in that last cove. It's got Ashen again, which I hate, but we'll take you for now.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
Starting to get some decent trinkets with no downsides. These 2 are pretty good. This is good. Everything else can always be sold if we need the cash. Okay, so we got a padlock for the Abom, but we don't have an Abomination yet. The better padlock for the Abomination. I don't like that. And I don't like the Haste Chalice because I use my Vestals for stuns. So we're probably going to go for this padlock. And depending on... Oh, never mind. I was going to say we could just take the same team comp. But they're all looking a little worse for wear. I mean, I guess we can actually sub all 4 of them for their counterparts. We could do that. Give her the bleed resist trinket because of Ashen. Should we do that? Same comp? Maybe take one of the plague doctors that we're actually leveling. So I'll take the same comp. Let's just take a look at our camping skills. They're not great. Oh, actually, we've got a shield breaker. I don't know if I want to do the shield breaker dreams with a level 0 shield breaker. Maybe we switch the shield breaker for someone else. Like a leper? Like this leper? We have 3 lepers. I'm not keeping 3. Probably keep this one and get rid of that. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the comp. I quite like that. The leper's doing similar things to the shield breaker. He just can't get through protection quite as well. Could always take a crusader. They're always pretty good in the cove. especially later on in the champion dungeons, because Unholy hits the I can't remember what he's called, the enemy who was playing a little jig. I'm pretty sure it's an Unholy guy. And also the Crusader kills the Sunken Crew really well. But do I have a Crusader who... could take Renard. Level him up. No, you know what? We'll take the leper. Where did he go? I just got rid of him. Take the leper. I gotta use lepers somewhere. May as well be in the cove. Right, that's the team comp anyway. I am going to take a break because I think it's like 2 AM. But we've made some good progress. We're building up a decent roster here. We've got quite a bit of stress, but we'll start to get rid of it. In fact, let's do this now so I don't forget. I did say I was probably going to get rid of this one, didn't I? We've not invested anything into it. But Peveril we're keeping because she's got some great abilities. So you can go in there. And 45 stress is kind of high. So can we send you to the bar? It's cheaper. Go to the bar. Everybody else, you'll just have to deal with it. I really need some jesters. Jesters would get rid of some of this stress. Yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to take a break and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.